What's good, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of the Hurls and Small Show. Coming at you a day later than what we usually are. That's my fault. I had some Wi-Fi issues, some technical issues, but that all got handled out. Got a credit to the bill, and we're all good. We're back. But Smallz, man, how you doing?
Hey, bro, he good with these excuses. I gotta give it to him. He's good with these excuses. We know what you and Victoria was doing. It's cool though. I'm not gonna blame you.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
This gonna post on a Saturday morning. We all good. It don't matter as long as it's out. The guys that love us, they still gonna love us. Speaking of guys that love us, Devin. I don't know if you're still watching every episode, but you my guy. And Devin, fuck you, because we was playing Among Us. And I was so confident that he was the imposter, but it's like Devin's my boy. I can't really call him out like that. So I say brotherly. I say Devin, brotherly. You're not an imposter. And I don't know if you know what brotherly means, but it's like if you say brotherly, you better be telling the fucking truth. Mm-hmm. It's like on everything,
yeah, on my grandma's grave. But it's like when Among Us was huge and everybody lied on. I swear on my mama, it's not me. It is not me. Everybody's done it and was lying.
I say, Devin, brotherly, it's not you, right? And he go, brotherly, hell yeah. So I just give it up. I'm confused at that point. I only got faith in PB and shout out our boy PB. I didn't know he was tuning in like that. He asked for the podcast.
That's
our guy.
Yeah. Shout out
and PB, holy cow, you suck at Fortnite. You need to get in the lab.
Frosty, you suck at Fortnite. Get in the lab.
Bro, PB was shooting from 100 meters away with a shotgun.
It's like Fortnite's been out for so long. How are you just like that bad at it still? It's like everybody should be average at the game.
We were 4v4 and it was me, Ant, Prado, and Devin.
Is that what I came in there for a little bit? Is that what you guys were setting up? Yeah.
It was me, Ant, Prado, and Devin versus Mex, Mello, ISO. Was it ISO? Yeah, it was ISO. And then PB. And Ant goes, hey, bro, it's literally a 2v3 because Prado is god-awful.
Yeah, he's
and
bad.
Devin, we played 18 rounds of a 4v4 and Devin had 1 kill.
Devin's bad like that?
Devin's terrible, bro. Terrible.
Dang. I didn't know Devin was ass like that. I thought, no, Devin plays PUBG, not Fortnite. I didn't know Devin was like ass.
Anybody that's not the guys we just mentioned, don't give a damn about this conversation.
No.
Erlins doesn't know this yet, but I'm implementing a little segment at the end of this podcast solely for a discussion that we need to have and see what y'all have. Small talk with the Hurls and Small Show. It's good, huh?
You came up with that. Fuck you. Give credit. I said in the preseason.
Did you say that?
I said way before we started this pod, I was like, Smallz, if we don't ever do this pod, if you branch off, if we split off one day, you have a show, it should 1,000,000% be Small Talk with Smallz. It's right there. Now he's gonna try to make that his thing.
Well, this ain't Small Talk with Smallz. This is just Small Talk with the Hurls and Smallz show. But we got something that we need y'all opinions on. Because this man right here, he don't even know what he's in for.
It's like, we just started, but the recording's at 12 minutes, 13 minutes because we had all that talk before. But you mentioned... go ahead.
You want to mention that?
Okay, so yeah, I switched out my shirts. I switched out my shirt like 1,000,000 times because I put on 2 different black tees and they had the fucking the deodorant stains in the armpit. So it looked like my shit was dirty, but it was just the deodorant. I put on one tee, it was messed up. I went and grabbed another one, it had the white stains on it. Damn! But the deodorant literally says it doesn't fucking affect the black tees, but clearly it was lying because my shit was all white. Yeah, you saw that too. Yeah. Holy shit. But you mentioned, before we get too deep in, be sure to go down and like, comment, subscribe, do all that. Sorry that this is coming out on Saturday, but we appreciate you guys anyway. Show some love to the TikTok, share it with a friend, get us to 70. But yeah, you mentioned you had a new segment. I also have a new segment. I don't know if this is going to be a weekly thing, but it's kind of a this or that or what's more likely.
This, that, this. That.
So last.
You a Sidemen guy?
Shit. Sorry, you guys have to see this. I just opened up the NFL thing in front of them. My Sidemen guy. I had a Sidemen phase for maybe 3 months in my life, and then after that, I never watched them again.
They're about one of 3 YouTube channels I still watch.
Were you a big Too Hype guy? I was really. A huge Too Hype guy. I
loved Jesser, and I still really like Jesser.
I love Jesser. But the other guys kind of just they had all that drama and stuff, so I kind of fell out after all that. I looked at them a little different, so I fell out after all that. I don't want
even before that. The rest of them were just kind of like side characters to me. It was just like Jesse and friends. Like I like Cash, but
yeah, like I just loved watching. I loved watching Jesser just open packs and shit. That was my favorite. Like Chris Move, I've always loved watching him open packs back in the day. But yeah.
The only pack opener I ever watched was Troy Dan because he did that goofy ass shit.
Yeah, shout out to Troy Dan as well. But to the new segment I had. How the fuck did we even get there? Because you asked me about fucking Sidemen.
Bro, I said it before we started. This is either gonna be by far our worst episode, or this is gonna be amazing.
That's what I think it's
we're both just deranged at this point. I don't know what the hell is happening.
I'm not used to filming on Fridays, but like I said, this is a more likely to this or that. So last episode, you read out some stats to me about Trey McBride, telling me that he didn't have a touchdown yet, and I was like, holy shit, what the fuck? And the Cardinals play the Seahawks this week. And this other guy, Saquon Barkley, could be the MVP. He plays the Panthers. What's more likely? Trey McBride gets his first touchdown of the season, or Saquon Barkley goes for 150 and 2 touchdowns?
Trey McBride, because I think the Cardinals upset the Seahawks.
Okay. Now, what if I said Saquon Barkley was 150 total yards, not just rushing? Would that change your mind?
I think that would be a lock, and I think 1 touchdown would be a lock.
Okay.
I don't know if he gets 2.
Okay.
That damn tush push is gonna.
Yeah. All right. The next one. The Florida teams go 3-0, or the New York teams go 3-0. The Florida teams. The Dolphins play the Jets. The Jags play the Titans, and the Bucks play the Raiders. Or the Jets play the Dolphins, the Giants play the Saints, and the Bills play the Rams.
I took the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'll take the Jets another time this season. And I took the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Who did the Dolphins play?
The Jets.
Oh, well, no. I took the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
I took Tampa.
And the Jags play the Titans. It's McCorkle. It's mac and cheese back there. It's not Trevor.
I didn't take the Jags. So I'm 2 on each side. I would say that I can't root for the Jets, so give me the Florida teams.
Okay.
And shout out to G5. I'm so sorry you have to fucking rot over there, bro. I love G5 so much.
All right, next one. The AFC West team more likely to upset their opponent this weekend. The Raiders beat the Bucks, or the Chargers beat the Chiefs?
Oh, AFC West. I was thinking NFC West. The Raiders beat the Bucks isn't happening. I picked the Chargers to beat the Chiefs.
So you're rolling with Chargers, Chiefs. All right. Last one. What is more like... which will be more? The amount of points the Eagles beat the Panthers by, or the total combined of the Jags and Titans?
Dang, that's a good one. That's the best one. Give me the total combined for the Jags and the Titans. The Titans might just go out there and put up 25.
And you think, yeah, that'll probably be more than what the Eagles went by.
And Bryce could keep it a little close.
Okay. That's all I got. There's a little more likely, most likely to, or more. What's more likely? But yeah.
No, I mean you kind of overshadowed my segment, but fuck me, I guess.
Oh, you had a new segment too?
No, we do bold predictions.
Oh shit! Sorry. Go ahead with your week 14. Holy shit! Your week 14 bold predictions. Go ahead, man.
Hey, bro, you old. Like, for real. You on. That's crazy.
Do I look? Is like I'm looking old? Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? What? No, we're not moving on. The fuck was that for?
So this week,
Yo!
going into week 14, I got 3 this week. Sometimes I come with 4. Sometimes I come with 3. I want ones that are hitting this week. I'm booking. These are all hitting. 3 for 3.
Yeah, they're all hitting. They're all hitting.
The Buffalo Bills win on the road versus the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
And the Chiefs lose at home. Why do I do this so much? Let me restart. I always lean in when I'm talking. I get excited.
It's fine. It's fine. Go ahead. Restart.
The Buffalo Bills
Mm-hmm.
win on the road versus the Los Angeles Rams.
Mm-hmm.
The Kansas City Chiefs lose at home to the Los Angeles Chargers, giving the Bills the 1 seed in the AFC.
I book it. Because I'm taking the Chargers this week, and I think the Bills are going to end up as the 1 seed. So yeah, I agree. I agree with this one.
Josh Allen, Mrs. Steinfeld,
my MVP.
Actually, you picked Joe Burrow.
I mean now.
But you picked Joe Burrow.
I picked Joe Burrow, and he would be the MVP of his team if
I picked Josh Allen.
That call he made to you, if he was honest and said, "Yeah, 10 gets me, and I'm getting 10."
No, bro. So we talked to him, and he was like, I talked to him every Wednesday, and he was like, Brady, I told you not to dox me, bro, and I'm sorry, Joe. I know you're watching right now. I know you're a little bit too high profile to get on here, but if you want to have Browning come on here, we'll definitely talk to you, Jake. Anybody like that? Samaji P. Ryan? We can have conversations with you, brother.
Absolutely.
But Joe told me, he was like, I'm sorry. I did everything in my capabilities to will this team to wins. And the offense is back on TikTok, posting videos, having fun.
Bro,
because they know it's just they know it's not their fault.
That reaction game, right? Yeah. The Bengals are on my For You page so much. I didn't even realize how much they're on my For You page.
Is it ever the defense?
Never. It's Joe Burrow at the podium. It's Jamar Chase at the podium. It's T. Higgins, and now it's their offense playing that reaction game. I was going through the comments, and people were like, "Yeah, the offense gets to have some fun. Notice how there's no defensive players in there." Yeah, I can't blame them. Yeah, that offense, that defense better be running laps at practice while that fucking offense is getting pampered, because that defense is some shit. But continue with your little prediction.
Joe, we love you, dog. It's always love around here. If you want to come on, just say the word. Well, he'll probably wait a couple of years though, just for us to gain some track. Yeah,
because it'll look weird if we have a star quarterback on, in our first offseason.
Especially our first guest, not even signed to a company or anything yet. We just pulled out of our ass.
But we got you, Joe. And you said Joe watches, didn't you say Tyler Hero watches too?
I think Tyler was watching before the NBA season started. He's a little busy now. And I think we're a guilty pleasure of his, so he doesn't really want Bam or Jimmy to see it, because he knows I'm a big Tyler guy, but Bam is I'm a weird level fan of Bam, and he don't want that to rub off or anything. So.
It's once we started this, Tyler Hero's been a fucking all-star. So Tyler,
we're good luck, bro. I love you, Tyler. And every chance I get. Whether Mike is streaming, whether I talk to KB once in a while, whether I'm talking to P in Discord, it's like, hey man, Tyler Hero been hooping. I went in Mike chat. I said, hey Mike, ain't no way you ain't have Tyler Hero on your All-Star ballot. And he had 31 against the Lakers. He had 31 against your Lakers, Mike.
Bro, the way the Lakers were playing, me and you could have went out there and gave him 31. That was some fucking piss poor fucking basketball. I watched.
Well, let's not discredit Tyler Hero.
No, you're right. The way they were hooping, we could have went out there and got 7.
You, right? Wait. You.
There you go. Yeah, me.
You wake up at noon tomorrow. You go to I don't even know what channel they're on. You might not even be able to watch it. Ohio State, Rutgers play tomorrow. Rutgers have the number 2 and number 3 recruit in the country. You don't know either one of them, but you would love Dylan Harper.
Oh, you were talking about? I thought you were talking football, but I know.
No,
Dylan Harper. I know Dylan Harper's a hooper, so okay.
back to football. Tavian St. Clair officially signed. He's like an hour 20 minutes away from me, so it's kind of cool. He's the first Ohio State quarterback to commit to Ohio quarterback to commit to Ohio State since Joe Burrow.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just Ohio State Buckeye diehard, and he is going to be a superstar.
How good is Penn State's quarterback? Don't tell me his name. I drafted him in Madden one time, and I went and followed him on IG because he was like a fucking Madden goat for me. I drafted him a couple Maddens ago. Is
Clifford?
Drew Aller. Yeah.
Drew. Yeah, he's weak.
Oh, he's weak.
Drew Aller.
Yeah, I drafted him in the Madden franchise a couple years ago, and he was like phenomenal for me. He was my franchise quarterback for like 15 years. So I went on followed him. I went on and followed him on IG, and I DM'd him. I was like, "Yo, I drafted you in a Madden franchise, so I'm following your story. Hope you make it to the league."
Did he respond?
No, he never got back to me.
Let me not say he's weak, because
I was gonna ask, like, is he good? Because, like, bro, if you're not even like that, why are you not answering my DM, dog?
He definitely not weak. I mean, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the Big Ten. Bro, so signing day was, I think, Wednesday or Tuesday. I think it was Wednesday.
Crazy tangent, by the way, but continue.
but I need you to get into college football more, even if you're not watching the games, like the recruiting process and stuff, because it's fun. But 5-star prospects. The ACC didn't get a single one. Clemson, Duke. You don't give a fuck. The Big Ten and the SEC got every 5-star, bro. That's crazy. And speaking of not responding to your you need to lock in, bro. You need to lock in. You're not dialed. You're not dialed.
I'm locked in. I'm locked into the NFL.
Speaking of not responding to DMs. Someone who would never do that to me. I said I was gonna mention her every podcast. Shout out Madison Green. I think they play tomorrow.
DM her right now. If she responds to you in the next week, I'll fucking send you $50.
She responds every time I DM her.
No, holy shit! No way.
Swear to God. I DM'd her twice and she responded both times.
What'd she say? Like, good game out there. Yo, good shit. I'm a big fan.
The first time was like,
to you.
Well, no, not hey baby, let me talk to you. I don't know if she would respond to that one.
Okay.
But the first time it was like, hey, have a good season, big fan, blah blah blah, and she just was like, little thank you message back. And then the second time,
thank you message. It's like, thank you. I see your profile picture. You kind of cute, you know. But continue.
You be taking shit too far. People can't just be a fan nowadays.
Continue.
But second time, she's averaging like 3 points on the season.
Mm.
She's the backup point guard, so it's not like
baby steps. She'll be a star one day.
She's a fifth-year senior.
Yeah. Oh shit. Man, that don't matter.
She's the backup point guard, and she. Well, no, not really. She's like the leader and stuff, but she's a playmaker. And I DM'd her. I was like, "Hey, I know you're like the best passer ever, and I appreciate you for that. But you're allowed to score every once in a while." And she was like, "Ha ha, thank you, blah blah blah. I'll try my best." And since that, it was like 1 point, 4 points.
So he out there, he DM her joking around. You know, you're allowed to score. Okay, you working your way in there. You're just getting your foot in the door. It's just baby steps. It's baby steps. Bro, come on. Continue with your bold predictions, right? Continue with your bold predictions. Man.
Did I say the Drew Lock one?
No, you did. I think you only said one. Yeah.
Drew Lock looks really good in the Giants win this week.
Giants play the Saints? Sure.
Looks really good is the main part.
Sure.
Like 450 yards.
Oh my gosh. No.
250?
He can put up 250, 2 to 3 passing touchdowns. Yeah, he can look solid.
Let's say 250, no interceptions.
Yeah. If that was like a bet, I would take it. Yeah.
Third one. This one's gonna make you happy.
You said it was something
This
about the
one's
NFC
gonna have
West.
you feeling all warm and fuzzy.
Okay, I'm gonna preface this. I think this is the one about the NFC West, and I think this was before we started. He said he had one about the NFC West, and I said it was gonna be, the Niners need to move off of Brock, fire everybody. We should have stuck with Sam Darnold. And he said all those were correct. So why would this make me happy? But go ahead.
Third one.
Yeah.
Isaac Guerrero has at least 125 all-purpose yards in a Niners win, and it once again gives their fans hope.
No, that's where you lost me. I was gonna say I don't care, but you lost me where it gives us hope. But actually, I saw a TikTok yesterday. It was like all the Niners need to do is win out, and the Seahawks lose 3 out of their next 5.
Every time it pops up, it still has the Niners down there in the hunt.
Yeah, every time any broadcast shows that the Niners are still at the bottom at the hunt, but
I come in that stream and y'all up 17 points. You gonna be feeling good. You gonna be feeling like you.
Absolutely. I promise you, if you come in there, the Cardinals are whooping ass on the Seahawks and the Niners are whooping the Bears. I'm screaming out the Niners are making the playoffs. I guarantee it. My title on Sunday will be here, comeback season. Niners still making the playoffs.
Second overreaction. The Niners are big.
I'll probably have something with the Niners making the playoffs if we win in the sea. But yeah, I saw Niners win out and Seahawks lose 3 out of their next 5, their last 5, and Niners get in. So,
why did I fucking talk about Madison Green for 10 minutes? Cut that shit out.
Bro, it's fine. But as long as we have a chance, like I said, I don't think we're making the playoffs. But Isaac Guerrero, I think he can. I think he will have a big game. I think he will.
And you be instigating shit, but you don't ever want to talk about Vanessa. Let's get into
Why
Thursday
are you
Night
just
Football.
making up names? Speaking of Vanessa, bro, Vanessa Hudgens was my biggest crush when I was a kid. Like, I was in love with her.
Man,
she is High School Musical, I was in love with her. Like, obsessed, man. Obsessed.
If you ever want to talk about High School Musical, I'm your guy. And it's crazy because I had never seen. So that's a movie you probably watched as a kid, right?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it like maybe 3 years ago. This girl I talked to liked High School Musical, and she had me watch it with her.
That was gonna be my exact point. I had never seen it a single time until like my sophomore year of high school.
And you were talking to some girl, and she was like, "Yo, let's watch it."
Moving on, Thursday Night Football.
Damn. We can have a therapy session if you need it, man. You just look down and just was that your first heartbreak?
Oh, bro, my elephant's off fucking. He's not straight.
And you didn't say, hey, thingy, poster on, because the poster ain't on back there.
Oh, Alexa.
Yeah, this is a shit show of an episode.
Poster on.
Yeah, this is a shit show of an episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Bro, right, rest in peace to Disney Movie Insiders. That's where I got like 6 posters from them that you go to the movie and watch the Disney movie, you get points for your ticket, you buy a movie that you got points inside, you redeem them for posters. They shut down after I think 18 years. Broke my heart.
R.I.P.
I asked my mama for some double-sided posters for Christmas to see if they would still work. Just like if I got like a Red Dawn poster or a Coach. Imagine a Coach Carter poster back there. That'd be sick. Just post it up with Sully right here. I said Sully.
On the Sully. Oh, bro, I was thinking Sully from fucking Monsters Inc. Isn't that his name?
Yeah.
Bro, let's get to Thursday night, bro. What the fuck are we talking about, bro? What the fuck are we... Get on with Thursday
Greatest Buckeye ever. Greatest Buckeye ever.
He still exists.
Yeah, they didn't make the playoffs. They didn't make the tournament.
Shit. Okay, go ahead with Thursday Night Football, man.
Jaden Reed is leading the league, and you're sorry. Jaden
Dog.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. Jaden Reed is leading the league. What the fuck is going on? It's a tongue twister. I'm sorry. Jaden Reed is leading the league in rushing yards for a receiver this year. And it's the first time in a while that it hasn't happened for Debo. The Lions are without Alex Anzalone, Derek Barnes, Marcus Davenport, Aiden Hutchinson, Melifonwu,
yeah.
and then many others. 13 defensively, 18 total, and it just doesn't matter. I didn't see if Jamal Adams did a damn thing in this game, but before it happened, he got called up from their practice squad, and that's just a sad fall off because him in Seattle was beautiful.
Yeah, him with the Jets, and I was so pissed when he got traded to Seattle because I'm like, man, Jamal Adams, how good he is in Seattle, but yeah, his fall off, yeah. Because he was kind of like a linebacker that just had the safety body. He was never getting a bunch of interceptions for you. He was just a big hitter. Yeah, a linebacker in a safety's body. But go ahead, continue.
Jared Goff threw an interception to Keyshawn Nixon. Just absolutely pitiful throw. And it put the Packers in the red zone immediately, and the Packers punched it in. Josh Jacobs, before the season, I predicted him to be a top 3 running back this year. And I don't think he's top 3, but he's probably top 5. Is that
That's fair to say. That's fair to say. Just strictly based off like this season.
Yeah, just this season. Brian Branch got banged up a couple of times in this game, so I hope he'll be okay for the rest of the season because I just hope his body isn't giving out on him because...
Yo. I pray to God I had D Mills' Fortnite stream open. I pray to God that wasn't playing in everybody's ear. Like, I pray to God. If that was playing in everyone's ear this whole time...
We'll just use mine.
We're not dropping the... Oh, okay. If it... Yeah. Okay, I was going to say...
We'll just have to use mine until we get to yours, because my quality is probably way worse than yours.
Okay. Bro, you said it was going to be a terrible episode.
Oh, D Mills is fucking live?
He was... I don't know if he still is, but I just closed it out. He was playing Fortnite with Mike. It was him, Mike, Kai, and KB.
What the fuck is playing in my ear?
Oh my God, we both had shit playing?
No. I just opened Twitch to see if he was still live. He's not live.
He's not, yeah. But yeah,
I opened it up and it was some like anime Japanese sounding lady.
Yeah, him, Mike, KB, and Kyron. All right,
Kyron bad. Kyron, if you're watching this, just imagine you were streaming and we went into your chat and typed WEAK because that's
like Kyron. Actually, like Kyron, if you're watching this, like you was no bullshit. Like I know we're like cool and all, like we played together, but you was actually one of my favorite people just to sit down and watch. Like I really enjoyed your stream, so hopefully that makes you want to come back. You know, because I miss watching and hanging out in your chat, man.
Hey, no bullshit, Kyron. Your streams were weak, but I love you to death, man. Love you to death. Kyron's they be talking about him all the time on numbers on the board. He's just one of the funniest guys in the world.
Like
man.
I wouldn't like Kyron and I. We don't like, really know each other, but it's like yeah, he's hilarious. I just love playing with him, and it's like me playing with Kyron. It felt like I'd known him like. Bro, why the fuck am I glazing Kyron? Bro, fuck guy, man. Fuck dude, bro. Continue, man. I was like, man, it felt like I fucked that guy. What the fuck? But no.
It felt like you fucked that guy? That's what you just said, bro. That's what just came out of your mouth. You stopped one statement way too early to go on to the next one. That was... Pause. Dang. That is... You right now will get screenshotted and somebody will use it in the Discord. I guarantee it. Shout out, and I know it'll be Kevin, boy Kevin.
We've talked no football this fucking episode. It's fucking 30 minutes into the fucking episode, bro. Let's talk Thursday night football, man, please.
The Lions' last 4 games are the Bills, the Bears, the Niners, and the Vikings. Very hard schedule.
One loss there.
The Vikings. So the Vikings will take the number 1 seed in the NFC. Shout out to them. Brandon McManus kicked a 32-yard attempt to tie it at 31. Shout out to him.
Holy shit.
Which sucked actually because they threw a touchdown pass to Josh Jacobs and it got called back and they ended up kicking a field goal. Lions had it 4th and inches on the 30 for a 38-yard field goal, and Dan Campbell was like crawling to go for it, bro. He was freaking out. And at the same time, it pans over to Jake Bates, and Jake Bates is like he's like twitching, wanting to kick it so bad just to get his shine. And Jake Bates has been awesome this year.
And to see them snap the ball and Jared Goff falls, and it's like, holy shit, no way. But he still gets the handoff off, and D-Mont picks up the first down. But yeah, to see Jared Goff...
But didn't he kneel? Wasn't his knee down?
Oh, is that what people were saying?
Yeah, his knee was down. Shouldn't it have been a turnover?
No, that's just not how it works.
His knee was down though. He kneeled it.
That's just not how it works. So if you were out there saying that, you're a fucking idiot. But
the Lions clinched the playoffs.
Yeah, what I really wanted to talk about coming out, it's not really just about this game in total. It's about the Packers. How good are the Packers? Because if the Packers would have won this game, they would have been in the race for that division lead and possibly the number 1 seed. But the Packers' losses this season to the Eagles in week 1, to the Vikings, to the Lions, and to the Lions again.
Yep.
So 3 good teams that they've played, they've all lost. So how are the Packers? Can the Packers really compete with those teams in the NFC? Can they compete with the Eagles? Can they compete with the Vikings? The Eagles, Vikings, and Lions. Those are all 3 teams ahead of them in the NFC right now. So can they really compete with those 3 teams come the playoffs?
Absolutely.
You do?
100%.
What makes you say that?
Because they can score on literally anybody. And if your defense gets a couple stops, they can win games. So it's defense wins championships, right? That's like the statement for football or for sports.
Sports, yeah.
And I disagree. You got to score the ball.
Mm-hmm. But with the Eagles,
defense wins.
Mm-hmm.
Defense wins championships. You got to get to the end of the game and get stops. But if you're getting stops and not putting up points and they're just kicking field goal after field goal, you're gonna lose the game. The Packers punched that motherfucker in. They put up 31 points and narrowly lost to the best team in the NFC.
Mm-hmm.
You get one of those bad Jared Goff games, you can beat the Lions. You get one of those turnover-heavy Jalen Hurts games, which hasn't happened in a while.
In a long time.
It definitely can. Same thing with Sam Darnold. You get a Sam Darnold turnover game.
But same thing with Jordan Love. Yeah, Jordan Love has been protecting the ball these past few games, but this season, Jordan Love has been turning the ball over crazy.
100%. And that's been my criticism on him the whole season. But this is going to sound ridiculous. His turnovers are more calculated, if that makes any sense.
They're kind of like punts. They're kind of like punts.
Yes. Yeah, if Jared Goff throws a pick, it's
going the other way.
He's trying to force it in somewhere. If Jordan Love throws a pick, he's heaving the bitch to try to make a big play.
Yeah, it's more so a punt when, I know what you mean. Yeah.
The bad Jordan Love plays are when he fumbles. But we haven't really seen that in a while either.
But no, he wasn't great yesterday, but he has cut down the turnovers these past few games. And last year, this is where he really picked up and made all that money he made this offseason in the second half of the season. So I think he's gonna do that again this year because he had been really good these past 2 games. Wasn't so good last night, but what I will say, he was able to put up 29 on the Eagles in week 1, but that's a completely different defense than what you're going to see now. If you see the Eagles in the playoffs, this Eagles defense is elite now, probably the best in the league right now. So he may not be able to do that, and they're probably going to turn him over a couple of times.
But because of those 2 rookies, bro, those 2 rookies back in that secondary are phenomenal.
And for as much as we say Jared versus the runaway defensive rookie of the year, we don't show enough love to Quinyon Mitchell in the defensive rookie of the year
or
race.
Cooper.
Because he's right there. He is right there. He's playing some of the best cornerback in the league, not just for rookies, just in general. So shout out.
Him and Chop Robinson are right there.
But yeah, I shut the fuck up. I just wanted to mention that about some of the Packers' losses this season because they're beating up on teams, but they're not like none of the teams they have beaten. I would say are in the upper echelon of teams in either conference. The best team they've beaten is probably the Texans, I would say, because they have a win against the Dolphins. But how good are the Dolphins? They beat the Niners. The Niners aren't good. They beat the Cardinals. So they beat the Texans.
Good team. But it's not like they're beating the Jaguars by 2 points.
They beat the Jags by 3.
Exactly.
All right, dog. All right. I just wanted to ask to see where your head was at and how good how you're gauging the Packers.
I think the Packers are a very, very good football team.
But I just think when it comes to the class of the NFC, I think they're just not in the class with the Eagles, Vikings, or the Lions. Like, if you ask me today, if they matched up with any 3 of those teams, I think those teams beat them again in the playoffs.
I think the Eagles have the better roster. But I am taking Matt LaFleur over. I think the Eagles may
mop the floor with the Packers, to be honest. The Eagles defense is playing some elite football. I would not be surprised if the Eagles beat the Packers by two or more scores.
I just think coaching matters so much in the playoffs. And
absolutely.
I don't think there's a lot in the league better than Matt LaFleur.
Fair.
And I think Dan Campbell and Kevin O'Connell are 2 of them, so it's kind of like, damn, we got to go against them, but I'm excited for the playoffs, man. It sucks to say.
It's gonna be a dogfight. It's gonna be a dogfight.
I love football so much,
Mm-hmm.
but it gets to this point, and it's like I don't really want to play fantasy football anymore. I'm ready for this to be over. I just want my money. I don't really want to watch the end of these last few weeks because it just doesn't matter that much.
The end of the NFL season is kind of a drag sometimes, unless it's like week 18 and it's like Sunday Night Football, winner gets in. The end of the season can be a drag when it's like in the AFC, we know the 7 teams are getting in. It's like, what is there really to watch at this? Yeah, I think we do. Like, what is there really to watch for at this point? You know who's getting in. You know the teams that are in that upper tier. But I definitely feel you, because basketball, I think the end of the season kind of matters a bit more than
seeding.
It's more exciting than the NFL. In the NFL,
I think I'm still heavily locked in on the Cardinals, the Seahawks, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Everyone else I'm watching, of course.
I'm hoping the Bucks catch the Falcons, because I really think the Bucks can upset somebody if they get in. I really think the Bucks on any given day can beat any team in the NFC. Baker can just go out and give you a 304 touchdown game. Him and Mike Evans are just playing catch all game. Bucky Irvin, what he's been doing these past few weeks, if he's playing like this, going into the playoffs,
White, what he's been doing the last 2 seasons.
Yeah, averaging 3.7 yards a carry.
Cade Otton's been great.
You pissing me off, bro. You got anything else to say about this fucking Thursday night?
Why can you spread Bucky Irving propaganda?
Because Rachaad White is not good.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. What do you think Rachaad White's career averages are, yards per carry?
Probably not great, because their line wasn't great last year.
Okay, what do you think it is this year?
I mean, it's probably like a 3.9.
What if I told you it wasn't even that? Would you be surprised?
I would tell you I don't care, because he's great in the receiving game.
So now you don't care. Oh, okay. So now you don't care.
When have I ever?
No, he's averaging 4.1 a carry this season. He's averaging 4.1 a carry this season.
So if you give him the ball at first, second, third down, does he get a first down?
Oh my! That's how we're doing it. Does
he get a first down? Does he get a first down?
Okay, then every running back in the fucking league is elite. Then every
Nick
running
Chubb's
back.
Not.
You're better than that, Brady. You're better than to say he's averaging 4 yards a carry. Oh, so if we give him the ball, you know how inefficient of an offense that is?
Bro, look up Ashton Genty's average per game.
I see it all the time on fucking Twitter. See it all the time.
Nuts, bro.
I saw it just the other day.
Good.
What was it, like 190, 199? Something like that.
No, per carry, I'm saying.
Oh, per carry. Let me see.
Take a guess at what you think it is.
Per carry, I know his shit's crazy. I'm going to say 13.7.
Okay, well, that's just ridiculous. You would literally give him the ball every play, and you're just winning by 30.
I thought it was something ridiculous like that. Oh, it's 7.
He's averaging a first down on 1.5 carries a game. That's
7.3. I see it. 13.7 is fucking. You're scoring a touchdown in fucking 3 plays. Yeah, that like.
You're getting a field goal just by giving Genty the ball 3 times.
Holy shit! I've just been seeing his numbers, so I was like, "Holy shit!" He has to be averaging something crazy. But no, 7.3. Man, like
unless I read it wrong
on Twitter every single night. What's that?
Unless I read it wrong, I think that Shadur Sanders got offensive player of the year for their conference, which is nuts because Travis Hunter's probably the Heisman this year, and like, how is he?
I've been seeing the back and forth on the Heisman winner. What's your thoughts? I have no thoughts on this because I'm not a college football watcher. But what are your thoughts?
It should be Ashton Genty. Ashton Genty is breaking records. Travis Hunter is a fucking monster, and he's going to be drafted as such, and he's going to be paid as such. But he's not the Heisman, and just like Saquon Barkley should be MVP, it just doesn't matter. Because look up Melvin. I'm not saying right now, but anybody out there, look up what Melvin Gordon Melvin Gordon had in 2014, and he didn't win the Heisman.
Melvin
Erlins is looking at it right now, and I said you don't have to do it right now.
Where'd he go to college? That's what I was trying to look up.
Ooh, Wisconsin? Indiana?
No,
I think he was a Red Big Ten.
No, Wisconsin is right. Now that you say that, I definitely feel like I remember that. Yeah, Wisconsin. Wait, Wisconsin Madison. Is that different? Let's move on.
I'm not reading what you're saying.
Let's move on, man. Let's fucking move on. Let's get into the Week 14 preview. Starting off, we got the Browns heading to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers, who they just upset a couple of weeks ago in a snow game on Thursday Night Football. You're probably going to be a jackass here and take the Browns again, aren't you?
Bro, we're 40 minutes into this. We're going to have to speed up a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Give me the Browns.
I'm going to take
Jameis has reinvented this offense.
Mm-hmm.
They've been in every game.
Did you see that clip of that, like them in the film room? They're practicing that play or whatever, talking about that play, and that was the first play they ran in the game against. Who did they play last week? The Broncos. But yeah, it was like, I don't know if it was like the Broncos. The Broncos. It was some like, I don't know if it was some hard knock shit, but Jameis was in there. He was literally had no shoes on, barefoot. Yeah, was just in there, just practicing the play, like, just running around in the film room. And then that was the first play they ran against the Broncos.
Because I think Hard Knocks is just the whole AFC North.
Yeah. All right, but yeah, I'm
regardless of the talent that either of these teams have, it's always a battle between the Steelers and the Browns. So this will be a fun game to watch. Jerry Jeudy has 14% of his career yardage in the 5 games he's played since Jameis Winston became starter.
Jameis was like,
it's nuts.
The Browns, you're fucking idiots.
There have been 5 235-yard receiving performances this decade. 2 of them were Jamar Chase. 1 of them was Tyreek Hill. And then 2 of them are Browns since Deshaun was out. 1 was with Amari Cooper last year with Flacco, and 1 was Jerry Jeudy this year with Jameis.
Moving on to
Jameis Winston.
Moving on to the New Orleans Saints, headed to New York to play the Giants.
Give me Drew Lock.
I've been doing it all season. I'm taking the Giants, man. They have 2 wins, but I'm still rolling with the fucking Giants.
Shout out Frosty.
Shout out Frosty. Moving on to the New York Jets, heading to Miami to play the Miami Dolphins. You already said you're not picking the Jets again for the rest of the season. I don't know if I'll watch the Jets again for the rest of the season. I'm taking the Dolphins here. The Dolphins are going to continue to make it interesting for the 7th seed. The Jets are not a good football team. Aaron Rodgers just isn't a very good quarterback anymore. He's not as accurate as he once was. He just doesn't have the mobility in the pocket to move around like he once did. So I'm going to take the Dolphins here. Tua's looked very good ever since he's been back. Hopefully,
Tua's been brilliant since he came back.
Hopefully, we can get Tyreek Hill. I've been seeing so many like fucking TikToks of Tua singing Rod Wave on the sideline. Have you been seeing that shit?
Oh,
like him just singing Rod Wave on the sideline. But yeah, I'm taking the Dolphins here. Hopefully, Tyreek Hill can get going finally.
We got the greatest trend ever right now with the Family Guy edits into like a random ass player. They're
Speaking
awesome,
of Tua, it was Stewie playing football and he gets killed, gets drilled. His helmet flies off. And I didn't know about this trend. So I'm just like, oh, a nice little Family Guy clip. Because there used to be a time on TikTok where they just showed random as Family Guy clips. I was like, oh, it's back. So I was just showing a Family Guy clip. And it just cuts to Tua highlights. And I'm like, holy shit, no way.
Bro, there was one where Peter was driving like with his arm out the window. And it gets chopped off. And he looks down on it like, oh my
gosh, is it going to...
Yeah.
Let's move on. That is crazy. That is crazy, but I'm sure we're both taking the Dolphins here. Let's move on.
Breece Hall hasn't practiced this week, so we might get a Braylon Allen masterclass, but give me the Dolphins.
Moving on to the
They needed to fucking win last week, and they got destroyed, bro. They just don't have any chance of making the playoffs now, and I wanted them to have a chance. I didn't care if they made it or not. I wanted them to compete, and they got killed. So fuck y'all, but their schedule is pretty easy to go on, so give me the Dolphins.
No, they have the Niners, so at least one more loss. But moving on.
Titans, move on.
Yeah, I got the Titans as well. Love you, Suge.
Love you, Suge.
Moving on to the Kirk Cousins revenge game. The Atlanta Falcons head to Minnesota.
He left. Let's go.
The Kirk Cousins revenge game. Kirk Cousins heads to Minnesota to play his former team in the Vikings. Man,
and he gets his ass whacked.
If this was Kirk Cousins towards closer to the middle of the season, earlier in the season, I fuck around would have took the Falcons. But Kirk Cousins has not looked the same. And with the way the Vikings get after the quarterback and how much Brian Flores loves to blitz, Kirk Cousins is gonna be in for a hell of a fucking time because he's gonna get killed. He's been
a monstrosity lately.
He has not been able to move. He's been a fucking statue back there in the pocket. So the Vikings are going to get after him. It's going to be tough. Bijan Robinson's going to have to win them this game.
And it's okay if he's not moving great, but you can't throw paper airplanes when you're not moving.
There's nothing on his balls. There's no velocity on his balls. It's terrible. It's terrible.
If I still had a betting app, I'd probably put in a Harrison Smith INT. That's got to be decent odds.
All right.
One of the greatest safeties of all time. One of the greatest Vikings of all time. Harrison Smith, I love you.
Moving on. Go ahead.
The Panthers.
Were you just saying Eagles? Like Eagles was your pick?
The Panthers go into Philadelphia. And Bryce Young has been the elite version of Bryce Young this past month. But the Philadelphia Eagles defense is just too much for him to overcome with the weapons that he's been provided. I think that they get absolutely mollywopped, which I hate to say because I love Bryce so much. I think Saquon Barkley has a career game. I think that...
I hope so.
I don't need it. But
oh, yeah, I'm already in. I'm already in.
I'm pretty much booked in for the 8 seed in the NOTB league.
No, D-Mills can outscore you by 100 and get in. He can outscore you.
He's down 150, and I'm playing the second worst team in the league.
Never mind.
He's predicted like 67 points.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And the Eagles are still fighting to be the NFC winner, so they have stuff to play for. So give me the Eagles by maybe 72.
Absolutely. Moving on to what I think could be a fake decent game. The Las Vegas Raiders head to Tampa Bay to play. When this game is close, a little close back and forth, don't say I ain't tell you so. The Las Vegas
Raiders. I'm gonna start clipping it when you say that shit and just play it back to you. When you say this game gonna be decent and it's just a blowout.
And when I'm right, also play it too. When I'm right, don't just save it for.
You're probably about 3-27 on the season.
Okay, when this is a fake decent game, don't say I ain't tell you so.
I know you're at least 2-10 because you've picked the Giants every week.
The Las Vegas Raiders head to Tampa Bay to play the Bucs. I'm sure we're both taking the Bucs here. Baker Mayfield is just gonna kill this defense. And for the Bucs defense, you don't have to worry about the run game, so you can just worry about the passing game because the Raiders have no run game. The run game has been putrid all season, whether it's Alexander Madison, Zamir White, it doesn't fucking matter. It sucks. Amir Abdullah, it literally doesn't matter. I'm taking the Bucs here. And I think it's going to be holy shit. It's going to be a fake decent game.
Get a new camera. No, get a new headset.
Christmas
you better have asked for some stuff for Christmas.
Christmas is coming soon. I will have a new headset. So let's just chill, man. But I think this is going to be a fake decent game through like
what's your brother name?
Rodney.
He don't watch, does he?
Nah. He fake. What about him?
Fake.
He actually called me like 8 minutes ago while we were recording tonight.
When you talk to him, tell him you need a new camera. Tell him I told you to get a new. I told him to get a new camera.
All right, but I really think it's my lighting that's the problem.
He gonna say I don't give a fuck what he said.
It's just a lamp I'm using for my lighting. But like I said,
I need a new camera too though because I got these waves. I don't know if you can see them, but it drives me nuts. Like in the background.
Yeah, now that you said something, I see it. Yeah.
And I don't know why.
You shouldn't have said it. Yeah, now I see it. But I think this is gonna be a close-ish game through like 3 quarters, and the Bucs are gonna score 2 touchdowns late or something like that, and make the score look not as close as it was. But I think this is gonna be a pretty decent game.
I believe that the Raiders are the worst team in football. I think that it's inevitable that they take the love away from Max Crosby that he has for this sport. I want him to be moved so bad. I know he's a Raider through and through. But I love you, Max Crosby. And the fact that it came out this week that he's an Ohio State diehard, holy shit, he's one of my favorite players in football. Because he already was. And now he's pissed off that we lose to Michigan. Hell yeah, Max. Come on down. Come on down, Max. Get moved to Los Angeles. Play across from Joey. That'd be awesome. But I do wish that we could have seen the Raiders with Aiden O'Connell for longer. Because I think that they would have had a whole different life over there. Because he's just so much better than Gardner.
Yeah. Mike Evans for 175 yards this game. Moving on.
Oh, I forgot to ask. He hits 1,000?
We'll see after. We'll see after.
He hits 1,000.
We'll see after Sunday. Moving on to a pretty important game in the NFC West. If the Seahawks win this game, they probably all but secure the NFC West. The Seahawks head to Arizona to play the Arizona Cardinals. What you got?
You know what I got. Come on now.
Kyler Murray going to be posting a TikTok about him eating pizza.
Kyler Murray is posting a TikTok about him and his love for gummy worms.
All right, bet. I'm also rolling with the Cardinals here. I think they just really need this win because if they lose to the Seahawks here, the Seahawks have a 2-game lead over them with 4 weeks left in the season. So if they really want to
secure it.
Yeah, if they really want a shot to to make the playoffs. It's really through just winning the division, so they have to beat the Seahawks here. I'm going to take Kyler Murray here.
This is the biggest one of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to take Kyler Murray here to have a spectacular game. We haven't had that Kyler Murray game in a few weeks, and the Cardinals are up and down, so this has to be the week where their offense clicks and gets it together. Especially against the Seahawks defense that isn't very good. This is your chance to, have a great game.
Other than Tariq Woolen, shout out Rick Woolen, he's a dog. But I think that Kyler Murray comes out into this game and is pissed off and just dominates because of the fumble that they had last week. And not like actually fumbling the ball, but like fumbling the game. Mm-hmm. And Harry McBride, catch that ball and get into the end zone, please. Ain't no way you got less receiving touchdowns than Josh Allen. Look,
really? We had to go.
We
had to go.
Yes.
There.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck Josh Allen. Moving on, man.
Fuck Josh Allen? What you mean?
Moving on to the Chicago Bears heading to San Francisco to play the San Francisco 49ers. I really don't care what happens in this game. If we could lose out for the rest of the season, get a better pick, I wouldn't be mad at it. But the Niners suck at drafting the first round anyway, so that's probably not what we want to happen. The Niners still have a shot at the playoffs, so I'm still going to be watching and enjoying. So I'm taking the Niners here to finally win a game.
You'll be doing what?
Streaming.
You'll be watching and?
Streaming.
No, you'll be watching and? I'll be watching and you said you'd be watching and you'd be doing. Bro, you're fucking. Tune into Herland's streams. He'll be streaming.
I just said streaming.
That's not what I was talking about.
What the fuck were you talking about?
It don't even matter.
What were you talking about?
I wanted to pick the Bears because I like Thomas Brown, but I don't think the Niners are the right team to play for his first time starter. We've said it so many times. I wish that the interim head coach could just go back to his coordinators, but he's getting pissed with this camera, and it's funny.
No, I'm pissed at you because you didn't want to say what the fuck you were talking about.
It don't even matter. It wasn't nothing big. It was just gonna be like a little boom, like a boom. Like a little
joke.
A boom.
Move on. Go. Move on. Talk about Thomas Brown.
No CMC, no Jordan Mason. Shout out Isaac Guerrero.
George Kittle, big game. Brock Purdy. My bold prediction this week: Brock Purdy throws for 350 yards, 3 touchdowns. George Kittle has 102 touchdowns.
I can see him going for about 145 and 2 interceptions. The Buffalo Bills at 10-2 go into Los Angeles against the 6-6 Rams. The Rams have been rolling since their absolute putrid start, but the Buffalo Bills are just too high of a mountain for them to climb. They're a top 3 team in football.
The Eagles are the best team in football.
I disagree with that, but they're a top 3 team in football. Yeah. And shout out Matt Stafford, love you. You're not winning this game.
No, he's not. Yeah, I'm taking the Bills here. The Bills are just playing too good of football. Like you said, the Rams have been playing very well as of late, trying to make that playoff push because they still have a chance in the NFC West. But I think they're just punching above their weight class when it comes to the Bills. They're punching above a couple of weight classes when it comes to the Bills. The Bills are just too good, so I'm taking the Bills to mop the floor.
Hey, but sometimes you punch a bunch above your weight class, and the lower class still comes out on top.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Like you said, we'll get to that. Moving on to
hit it.
And now I'm conscious of what you told me. I'm gonna make some adjustments. I'm not gonna cut out this time. So go ahead, hit it. Waiting all day for a Sunday night.
I literally think you cut out more that time than you ever have.
Okay, let me try again. Go ahead.
Hit it.
Waiting. Go again.
But hit it.
Waiting all day for a Sunday night. I cut out again. Fuck you.
No. The waiting all day for Sunday night was really good, and then the kind of cut out a little bit at the end, but it was good.
All right. But
also, I could be hearing something totally different than what's coming through on your end. So I hope it's the same. Because if it sounded perfect on the one that we're gonna post, and I'm just like, you cut out a little, I look like a jackass. But whatever.
You're good. The Los Angeles Chargers head to Kansas City to play the 11-1 Kansas City Chiefs. The Chargers come in at 8-4. We mentioned it earlier that we're both taking the Chargers here, and I'm taking the Chargers strictly based off of Justin Herbert, man. We said last week or last episode that run game against the Falcons, for how bad of a pass rush they have, a bad of a defensive line they have, that the Chargers still weren't able to get the run game going. So Justin Herbert's gonna have to be elite in these next 5 games, because there's probably not gonna be you don't know how long you're gonna miss JK for. So I'm going to take Justin Herbert here and the Chargers, because I really think Justin Herbert's going to have to step up his game, and I know he's capable of doing it. I said earlier in the season, Greg Roman wants to get it going through Justin Herbert. Once he said that, Justin Herbert started turning it up, and you started seeing how well he was playing in his numbers. He was playing well the entirety of the season, but you just really didn't see any of his numbers. But now you're starting to see in those numbers, and I think you're really going to see here on Sunday Night Football. I think Justin Herbert is going to be elite. Him and Ladd McConkey are going to continue to have that connection that they have.
I don't know if Ladd's playing.
Oh, shit. Well,
I'm pretty sure they asked him, and he was like, "Shit, something," and he was like, "If I can be out there with my brothers, I'll be out there." And it was like he wants to play, but
that might change my pick. If Ladd don't play, I'm taking the Chiefs. But
you still got Will Disley.
I'm going with the assumption that Ladd McConkey is playing. I'm taking the Chargers for all the reasons I stated earlier. Justin Herbert's going to be elite.
I think Isaiah Pacheco picks up his usage this week, and it will be big for the Chiefs going forward. However, I want the Buffalo Bills to be the 1 seed, and I'm picking the Chargers solely off of that, and the fact that Jim Harbaugh is just an elite coach. So,
and the Chiefs aren't. I don't think the Chiefs are gonna get away with that bullshit that they have all season against the coach like Jim Harbaugh. I don't think he allows that fucking fuckery to happen against his team.
Speaking of Jim Harbaugh, makes me think of Michigan, right?
Mm-hmm.
The quarterback for Michigan, I don't know if you saw this. He got diagnosed with cancer in high school, and he ended up beating cancer, walking on at Michigan, and he gets one of his first starts against Ohio State as a 20
and
a half.
So he's the one that whooped y'all.
Yes, a walk-on cancer survivor.
What's his name?
Couldn't tell you.
Oh well, shout outs to you, man. I'm happy to hear you beat cancer. It's a great story.
The Davis Warren, shout out Davis Warren.
Davis Warren, shout out to you, man. Beautiful story. I'm glad you got the win, and I know that was a great moment for you and your family. Happy to hear that, man.
To start the season, though, the quarterback that was supposed to be like their star, his name is Alex Orji.
I feel like I seen that. I think that was only because of...
You've definitely seen that because...
yeah.
No, because you probably saw the clip of RG3 and he goes, "It's an orgy in the end zone!"
Moving on to Monday Night Football. We got the Cincinnati... Man, this garbage-ass game. The Cincinnati Bengals head to Dallas to play the Cowboys. And this would have been a pretty good game if Dak was healthy and both teams were decent. I think it would have. I think it would have been a good game. But I'm going to take the Bengals here. Joe said 10 gets him in. He can't get 10 anymore. Maybe he can get 9. You start here. Maybe you can win out for the rest of the season. I think the Bengals win here.
They don't care.
I think their offense should be good enough to put up. It is good enough to put up a bunch of points on this Dallas defense. But the Dallas Cowboys offense, for as bad as the Bengals defense is, I don't think the Dallas offense is going to be putting up a bunch of points like other teams have against the Bengals. So the Bengals offense should be enough this week to hold off how bad their defense is.
I want to believe the Cowboys can string together some wins to just kind of make the NFC look a little bit more
interesting. They can make it interesting. Fake it in.
Cooper Rush will probably look pretty solid against this Bengals secondary because it's a bunch of Hurlins peers out there running around as their DBs. And prayers up to All-Pro guard Zach Martin.
Yeah,
he had season-ending ankle surgery. He's 34 years old. This could be his last season, and if it is, hell of a career, man.
Absolutely.
Anything else?
No, sir.
Teams we won't see this week, unfortunately, Lamar Jackson, the Denver Broncos, which nobody cares about them, the Houston Texans, unfortunately, Anthony Richardson, the New England Patriots, Shout out my boy Plug. I love you. And then the Washington Commanders.
Shout out Joe. Love you.
Shout out Joe. Yep. No. Shout out Octo. That's my boy Octo.
All right. And as always, with the Thursday episodes,
Waiting all day.
We got
our fantasy four-man.
Fantasy four-man.
Smallz 325 is now up 8-3 with 4 weeks left. 5 weeks left. So worst of that could possibly happen is you tie.
But we did say that we're gonna add up all the points from each week, and we're gonna do.
No, fuck, we didn't. No, fuck,
Smallz had first pick last week, so I got first pick this week. I'm spinning for myself. Hopefully I land on the NFC West so I can take George Kittle, and I land on the AFC North. Got the Bengals.
You want to trade?
No, because I think here I'm gonna take Jamar Chase.
Oh, I don't want to trade anyways. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm taking Jamar Chase.
Jamar don't play this week.
Jamar Chase. Book it. Jamar don't play this week.
Lamar.
Spinning for you, and it's landing on the
NFC
East. You almost got the West.
Oh. Saquon Barkley plays. Saquon Barkley plays the Panthers. Saquon Barkley plays the Panthers. So it's
Jalen
between
Hurts is going to steal the touchdown. Jalen Hurts is going to steal the touchdown.
It's between Saquon Barkley against the Panthers, Saquon Barkley against the Panthers, or Saquon Barkley against the Panthers. So I'm thinking I'll probably go the safe route and take Saquon Barkley against the Panthers.
All right. Good choice.
Thank you.
And I'm spinning. I'm landing on the NFC South. I got the Falcons. The Panthers are there.
Shit. Bryce Young against the Eagles.
The Bucks are there. Give me my quarterback. I'm taking... or my running back. I'll take Bucky. Have a little fun with it. No, I don't think anyone's ever taken Bucky. Bucky or Baker? Fuck it. Bucky's been really good lately. Give me Bucky Irvin. What the fuck was that face for?
Take Bucky Irving. Take Bucky.
Yeah, I did.
You take the best running back on the team.
I definitely did.
He didn't even
if
take
Saquon Barkley was on that team, I still took the best running back on that team. You got the NFC North.
I'm pretty sure. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Justin Jefferson plays in this division, right?
Some may say.
And now I'm pretty sure again, but tell me if I'm wrong, that he's the greatest receiver of all time.
Oh, you're wrong.
Well, you're wrong. I'm taking the greatest receiver of all time.
Jerry Rice. All right. We got the NFC West, the AFC East, AFC West, and AFC South left, and I'm landing on the AFC West. I got my quarterback and tight end left. Give me the best tight end, the person who has played tight end the best this year.
You're bogus, bro. You're bogus.
Give me Brock Bowers.
He's literally mine. He's literally mine.
All right. And you're landing on the AFC East.
Bro, I want to save the NFC West for Kyler.
That's if
Can you just give me the West so I can have him?
No, absolutely not.
Bro.
AFC East.
Bro.
AFC East. What you got?
That one guy over there been balling at tight end. Balling.
What you got?
He's been balling.
What you got?
Give me Johnu.
All right. This is going to be really... If I don't get the NFC East here, my quarterbacks are going to come down to Will Levis or McCorkle. Holy fuck. I should have took Baker. I'm praying I get the NFC West here. I'm spinning. I'm praying I get the NFC West. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! That could have been bad. Max Jones or fucking Will Levis would have been my quarterback for the week. I landed on the NFC West. We got Geno. Solid option. We got Matt Stafford. I don't know how well I like Matt Stafford against the Bills. We got Brock Purdy playing against an elite defense. Oh, Kyler Murray. What's the trade? Propose me an offer.
I'll give you Baker. and you can have the running back for the South.
The running back from the South? No. What the fuck?
You get Tony Pollard.
I want Bucky. That's not a good trade for me.
I would have given you George.
Look at Dudas. Why is he about to cry? Give me Kyler Murray. Give me Kyler Murray.
Can you at least take Brock?
You know what? Being a nice guy, I'll take Kyler Murray. I'll take Brock. I'll take Brock.
It's too fucking late. I'm writing Kyler.
And you got the AFC South. You're down to.
He's not getting any fucking gummy worms.
Wait, you were left at quarter. Oh, so we were both spinning for quarterback. So you taking Will Levis or you taking mac and cheese?
Why does he get a new nickname from you every single time you talk about him?
McCorkle is not his name. I swear that's his name.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure
Mac Jones. Why would I know?
Okay, Mac Jones.
Give a damn about.
You taking Mac Jones or you taking Will Levis?
Mac Jones, come on the pod anytime, brother.
Anytime. You're welcome.
If you're watching this, give Mac Jones a DM and tell him that he's welcome on the Hurls and Smallz pod.
Absolutely.
If we get 15 people sending this to him straight,
he's definitely gonna see it. He has to see it.
15 in a row. It's like
absolutely.
Look at my DM.
Yeah.
Hurls and Small Show, because he's only getting like 25 a day.
Absolutely.
Max.
Yeah, max. Absolutely. Yeah. That's why you can't tell me we can't get a Trey Lance. We can't get a Jake Browning. We can't get a Desmond Ridder. You can't tell me we can't.
We can't get it. Bro. You know who's back up for the Seahawks?
That'll be a fucking solo show. You'll be holding it down.
The Sam and Small Show.
Wow. Just that quick to replace me, huh? Man,
run
through our final teams, man. Run through our final teams.
If you choose to not come on an episode where we have a fucking NFL quarterback, then yeah, I'm gonna do it without you. I don't give a damn. One of my favorite quarterbacks in football.
I don't blame you.
It's like Trey Lance. He weak. I still talk to him. Trey Lance is worse than Sam Howell.
Trey Lance is
by a long shot. Run
through our final teams, please.
Will Levis, Saquon Barkley, Justin Jefferson, and Jonnu Smith versus Kyler Murray, Bucky Irving, Jamar Chase, and Brock Bowers.
Woo! Okay, look, can I propose to you an offer?
Can you tell me that record right there?
Okay, yeah, I see. Can I propose to you an offer? If my team puts up 120 plus, can we do cumulative points throughout the season?
Oh, no.
Wow. All right.
If you double my score, it'll count as 2 wins.
Bet.
For the rest of the season. Anytime, if you do it at all.
If anytime I double, it counts as 2. All right, bet. All right. Unless you got anything else. He was just talking to all right, bro. Unless you got anything else. That's it for... no!
Small talk with the Hurls and Small Show.
Yep.
So, this one gotta be long. I think we're at like an hour maybe, so it's like whatever.
Yeah.
This man right here is one of my best pals, and love him to death, man. Love him to death. We were talking, and the other day, I don't even remember what brought it up, but something was brought up about that octagon, that square circle.
Today. We mean the other day. It was an.
Was it today? I thought it was yesterday.
Well, yesterday technically, but it was like.
If it was before I went to bed, it was yesterday.
No, you haven't gone to bed yet. It was today. I'm one of those people too, by the way, because I hate a motherfucker when it turns 2. It's like 1:30 and somebody was yesterday. Yeah, it was Friday. Yeah.
When?
In Ant's chat. I went into Ant's
chat. Is that at work still?
I don't fucking know, but you must have been because you were typing in his chat. And that's when I went in there, shut up, Smallz. Remember? And that's when we started talking about the octagon, and you was like, I'm 6'1", whatever. But go ahead, continue. Talk about the octagon. Go ahead.
And you 5'4", yeah. So we was talking,
Mm-hmm.
and we had a little friendly banter,
Mm-hmm.
and I was telling Herlins, whether it's that octagon,
Yeah.
whether it's that court,
Yeah.
whether we're doing 1v1s on a football field,
Yeah.
whether I'm pitching to him on a baseball field.
You got me there. You got me in baseball.
The only thing he could beat me at is in them trenches on a football field because I don't give a damn about tackling.
Okay.
He can't guard me in football or basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I would knock his bitch ass out.
Mm-hmm. All right, look.
Looking.
First of all, in basketball, I said Smallz probably will beat me because I'm not a hooper. I'm not a hooper.
I'm not a hooper either, by any means.
Yeah, I haven't played basketball like
11-0.
I haven't played basketball like legitly. Not that I was like ever like fucking hooping on some like fucking pro-am, but I haven't actually played since like 2020 when I tore my ACL. That's probably the last. Like I've hooped since then, but I haven't actually had some good runs since then.
Would you like to tell the people who don't know how that happened?
I tore playing basketball.
Would you like to say like?
I didn't get fucking broke. I didn't. It was just at the courts by my house.
What court? Where was it at though?
Just outdoor courts. It was just some open runs. It wasn't like a fucking. I wasn't.
Oh, it wasn't by Sister Jean.
Shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up. I'm continuing. But Smallz
was it not at a church?
No, that they made that shit up. And look at you. See that they got people believing that shit. No, they made that shit up. Talking about it was my Sister Jean and fucking Pastor John. No, they made that shit up. They made that shit up. Like I was just after a Sunday fucking service, we just went out there and took some shots in our suits. Like no. But as I was saying, I haven't hooped like 5-on-5, some good runs since then. So Smallz probably will beat me in basketball. Smallz and I have been talking about this basketball conversation for years now. And back in the day, I used to say I would beat him. But now I'd probably say Smallz would beat me because I just don't play basketball enough. But football. If Smallz and I lined up across from each other.
Clip this out. Pierre, clip this out and tweet at Pee Wee the Plug. Pierre, when y'all go on tour
next time
again,
y'all come to Miami.
When y'all go on tour again, the two of us will be coming somewhere.
Yeah.
We want you to be quarterback, us two going 1v1, because I want the world to see that this motherfucker right here can't guard me.
Okay, now can I continue?
Go ahead.
Smallz and I were talking pre-show. When we're lined up across from each other, if I'm on offense, I told him I'm not the fastest. I'm not a super fast guy. I'm a bigger guy. So if I'm in the offense, I'm probably a tight end. And I told him I'm not gonna get open by fucking running by him or anything. Shit, I don't know. Maybe I might. Smallz might be slow as shit, but I'm
slow as shit.
I'm gonna get open by my route running. And I told him I'm not dropping a ball. My hands are soft. The ball touches my hands. It's stuck there. I'm not dropping it. I promise you, I'm not dropping it. And on defense, again, I'm not the fastest, but I'm not worried about Smallz. I'm not reacting to any move Smallz makes. Oh my goodness. I am not reacting to any move Smallz makes.
We gonna see.
I promise you. And the second that ball comes out, you said P. The second that ball comes out of P's hand, I'm breaking on that ball and I'm knocking that shit out. The second it comes out of his hands, because I'm not worried about Smallz.
I put 100 on it.
I'm not worried about his speed. If we say we went 7 times each, I say I'd probably catch it on you. Pete fuck around, give me a bad ball one time. And so I'll say I'll catch it 6 times. You'll probably catch it on me twice if we went 7 times.
7 times twice.
Twice. Unless P is in that bitch fucking Tom Brady, just zipping it into a fucking spot where only you can get it. You fuck around, get 4.
He can fuck around, throw a bad pass. I'm catching everything on
shit.
you.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Football.
And let it be known, I was the passer my whole life. I didn't play receiver. You still can't fucking guard me.
I played football when I was younger, but I was on the defensive line. It was just like, oh, big guy, you're on the defensive line. So they threw me on the D line. I played, but I didn't play for long because our season ended up getting canceled because we had players playing offensive defense because we didn't have enough players. So our season got canceled. So I didn't really play much. But like every day, legit, my high school didn't have football team, like didn't have any sports teams. But legitimately, I went to a school of the arts. But legitimately, every day during lunch, we played football, and I was out there fucking killing. I was out there, so I played football every fucking day. I played it every day, and I promise you, I've always said my comparison. If I'm a quarterback, I'm a Big Ben or Jameis Winston, because I'll be in that bitch. I'll throw 30 interceptions, but I'll throw 30 touchdowns too. Because I'm just going to take some fucking shots. I'm going to be on some crazy shit.
Motherfucker was cooking the fucking painters thinking he's killing because these kids want to get back inside to their silhouettes and their drawings, and Hurley's out there running as fast as he can, coming in sweating. This dude over here just want to get back to the piano. He don't give a damn.
Shut the fuck up. But at quarterback, I always said I'm Big Ben because I'm a bigger guy, but I can move and make passes off platform. I think I'm a very good quarterback. We'll see. You'll see one day. Dark, Suge, Joe, they can attest for me. We were out there in Jacksonville. We met up this summer, and we played football together. So they can attest for me. I think I'm a damn good quarterback.
None of them is Brady.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they can vouch for me. But as a receiver, I already said I'm a slower guy. I'm a Greg Olsen. I'm a fucking Jason Witten. I'm just gonna be crafty. I'm just gonna get open. I'm gonna catch it, and where I catch it is probably all I'm gonna gain. Because I'm not gonna run anybody probably, but my route running is gonna get me open.
Suge, I know you're still watching because you're our boy. We love you. We both love you. I know this is like your
Dark is definitely still watching too.
This is like your homie, Suja, but I love you too. And I don't know when it's gonna happen, but come off season, we're gonna cut it back to one podcast and then one random video. I would like to give you a heads up. We're probably going to recruit you once in a while to be like our middleman so we could go against each other and some stuff. I haven't really talked to Hurley's yet.
Yeah,
I play over here every fucking time. But just get it in your head. You're going to have to be on this channel at some point. Love you.
Yeah, that's definitely news to me. But yeah.
But like if we do like a quiz, we can't ask each other questions.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. But yeah, that's all Smallz and I were talking about pre-show, and he wanted to bring that up. But I genuinely think basketball, you'll beat me, but it's not gonna be no 11-0 like you've been talking about. It's not gonna be no fucking 11-0.
11-0.
My basketball comparison is like an Al Horford. I've said
11-0.
And I guarantee, I'll bet this isn't even my fucking house, but I say, Mom, put the house on the line. I'm not going out with the fucking donut.
I've been in the housing market, so I would gladly take it. It's gonna suck when you gotta find somewhere else to film.
I guarantee you.
I'd let you keep your room.
You'll beat me. I don't even know if Smallz can hoop like that though. Like I've never seen him play. So like I'll just give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll beat me, but it will not be 11-0. Fuck around, be 11-5, 11-6. But football, he's not holding me. And in the octagon, we're just different weight classes. I've been boxing. I've been boxing for the past like 4 months. So it's just anything else you wanted to say?
You're getting a hit with an Adam Copeland spear. I'm not gonna let you get up.
Are we fucking in the? Are we in the WWE? Or are we like what the fuck is going on?
No, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna take you down. And then, as I said in Ant's chat, it's gonna be ground and pound from there.
You can't. If you try the takedown on me, if you get close to me, you're knocked out. You're knocked out.
Hey, and bro, I don't even know if he watches anymore. But my best friend, his name Connor, we've had this discussion for years. He's like 6'5", 300 pounds. He's a big fucking. He's not 300. That's an exaggeration. He's probably 270. But he's a big dude. I'm beating the fuck out of him too, and he telling me he's told me forever.
So you just say so you just say that to anybody then. If DK Metcalf was on this fucking show, you'd be like, yeah, DK, I'm whooping your ass.
No, because I got a homie named Chase, and he whooping my ass. It's mentality.
So what makes you? Yeah, what about me or this fucking friend Connor?
You a nice guy. You a nice guy.
What the fuck? I'm sure a lot of boxers out there are nice guys. I'm sure a lot of UFC fighters are nice guys, and they will get into that octagon and whoop some fucking ass, just like I would do.
My favorite thing about a villain in sports, whether it's an Antonio Brown, whether it's a Jake Paul, Well, it just those like a Ben Simmons right now, and Ben Simmons don't fit because he's a villain. But it's like it's people that can get in your head, and Jake Paul is elite, and people fucking hate Jake Paul, rightfully so. Whatever, fight a real boxer. My head. I am getting into your head.
How so?
Not right now.
No. But if we were to, how so? Yeah, how so?
Why would I tell you that? And then it's not gonna work. You're gonna be overthinking. I'm gonna be this way and not be able to see shit because I'm blind as fuck without my glasses, and I don't know contacts because I'm scared of touching my eyes like that. But I'm gonna just see a blob right here, and it's getting. Shout out Adam Copeland. Free tickets on me if you want them.
If you fucking try to spear me, I promise you, you're getting knocked out. Dana White's gonna be at that fucking commentary talking about going fucking crazy because you're gonna be sleep on the fucking floor if you try to spear me. That knee is going straight to your fucking jaw if you try to fucking spear me.
Shout out my boy Zach and Danny, big UFC fans.
Zach and Danny, I didn't even shout out Breadbasket. I didn't even peep that. Shout out Breadbasket, man. I commented on one of their TikTok. He be wearing like Zach wears the Enjoy hat all the time. I see him in the Enjoy hat. So shout out to Zach and Danny. Oh geez, man, I love that.
They sent them to him.
Yeah,
Enjoy sent it to one to both of them, and Zach took both of them.
Okay, you just know the fucking
Danny kind of. Those are my guys, like for real.
Okay. Anything else?
They've been talking on their podcast for a long time. Like maybe we get some breadsticks to come over here and talk football.
Really? At Zach and Danny on Twitter. Screenshot or clip this at Zach and Danny on Twitter. You already see Smallz.
Now I would like to say,
yeah,
I enjoy football, but
here we go with this.
We're
again. Here we go with this again. Here we go with this.
Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there.
That's what you mean by that? Sometimes you just got to be direct. You can't just beat around the bush. Sometimes you got to be direct.
No, like so Sunday comes and it's like, yes, football. And I go over there and I watch it with my pops most weekends, and we just sit there, we get some pizza most times, and we just enjoy the games.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed. Basically, the sum of the narrative, the sum of small.
The sum of small talk this week
was that I'm beating Smallz. No, Smallz is beating me in basketball. When it comes to us guarding each other in football, I'm killing him. And we can have some fucking quarterback drills too, since you were talking about, I was the quarterback. We can set some fucking cones up, some barrels, and see who can fucking hit those barrels and throw them in. Because I promise you, I'm elite. I've said this, and I mean this with all my fucking heart. I swear on my life. On my life. If I never, and I sound like that fucking uncle at the court, man, I was a bad motherfucker back in my day. If I didn't hurt my knee, if I didn't tear my knee up, I'd have played college football.
Bro, that was in 2020, and you were, that's 4 years ago, and you're 29 right now.
The sum of small talk this week was I'm beating Smallz off the line. I'm routing him up. I'm beating Smallz in the octagon.
If you enjoyed small talk, let us know. Mm-hmm. We'll contemplate continuing this. We talked about the worldwide wrestling waffle, but we're not gonna do that this week. We'll get back into it next week.
Yeah. So Survivor Series came and went. We'll talk about that another time. Yeah, we'll talk about wrestling.
I don't even know if anybody gave a damn about the wrestling waffle, but whatever. We love y'all.
We'll see you guys on Tuesday.
Leave a comment. We'll see you Tuesday. This is
not a new thing. This was just a one-time thing. I had technical difficulties. We'll be back to our regular scheduled program next week.
Him and Vanessa had some fun, but we're sorry. We love you. Deuces.
Peace.